It's good. They're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Yo, broski. Getting spanked by the birds.
Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Ah.
What is up?
What's up?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott in double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gary, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. It's a gain of 35. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. For the red zone now, Wentz caught by the tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7.
Cowboys trash.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set for
Coming
this
after
next
that
drive
fucking
by the
running back,
Cowboys
bro.
offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. 10th carry now for Elliott. Yeah, he will have a first down here at about the 40. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Prescott on first down. And
you're lucky.
Fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's going to pass over the middle deep.
Thank you.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by
Bro, you might as well quit while you have the chance.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense
now,
and say, what's going on with your scheme?
Right now,
maybe
for a limited time offer,
just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated
after
right
I score this touchdown, if you send me a friendly quit, I'll accept it. scrub. I wasn't gonna accept that shit. Not from a Cowboys fan.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team got it, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad being pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more pesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sauce, I'll replace those. Number saved, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, while I point to God.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans
got another Cowgirls fan.
Teams made their way out of the tunnel, pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right.
Sit your ass down.
Outside of the pocket
Cowgirl.
Sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Scared.
They'll wind up with positive.
That's why you're playing with the Cowgirls.
3, but now it's 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible
coach, I lost my tampon. Where is it?
Yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Third and long for Prescott.
Sacked again.
Escape, and he goes down. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
All right. See what you got, man.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Yeah, you know me so well.
Looking from the gun, Wentz. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Come on now, stop lagging.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Well, that's complete to Sanders. 10 yards.
Dude, you are garbage.
Second down. So second and after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Wentz now on first down.
Ooh.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
You're still garbage. Look at him. Running like he got something stick up his butt.
He will score. Touchdown.
Gay.
Cowboys.
Bum-ass Cowgirls.
Right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the
Now, where's that
football
typical Cowgirls fan coming on the mic when you score?
This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
What do I want to pull on you here? Let's see, man. Shall we?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Stop your whining.
Yeah, stop your whining.
Now Wentz to try again after the pick 6. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick, but instead it falls down incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Get that ball.
Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long.
Hey, Foxtrot. 54. Mike 54. Hey.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Come on now, that's some bullshit and you know it.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Smooth.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. Big hold of the 30. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Buying time to his left.
Sit your ass down.
He's going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd down. Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Bullshit, dude.
His target, it's Cobb.
Fuck out of here.
He's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. On 1st down, Elliott.
Trash.
And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I'm getting the sense that Fletcher Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine for him, isn't it?
It really is. That play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
On second and 11 now. Prescott.
Just bum ass down.
Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Nigel Bradham able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Prescott from the gun. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Bullshit.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets
Ain't
up
no
the
way
first
in
and
hell he
goal.
catches that.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll try again with Elliott. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On now is Kai Forbath to try the field goal. And Forbath will put this one through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on now, man.
And
You know, that's some shit.
That'll stop the clock here.
No Cowgirls players that fucking fast.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
In your face.
46 down, man.
To throw, it's Wentz. And
That is some bullshit.
A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting
Right in my fucking asshole like I'm your fucking boyfriend, you faggot.
Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
55, Mike, 55.
Hey, dude.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. They go play action here on first down. Steps away to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Are you shitting me?
His feet in.
I hit X.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Again, it's Wentz. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh my God.
Trying to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They're fucking
now
gay.
They face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now
look at that. No matter what fucking throw I do, it's fucking stopped.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down,
fuck, cowgirls aren't that fucking good.
Then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Watch the curve. Watch the
five.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Watch the run.
They do go for it. It's Wentz.
Oh my God.
16 seconds now.
Fuck
on the
you.
clock. A surprising move to go for it.
Bitch ass fucking cowgirls.
It doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
53. Mike. Everybody kill. Check 3. Check. Fresno. Here we go. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
He's checking Craig. Tight dog.
Here's Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. And Forbath will put this one through.
Yeah.
And that will do it.
It's not going to be hard to fucking beat you, dude.
So 2 quarters down,
You just got to stop getting so
Charles
fucking
and I
lucky.
return after the break.
You're catching all these
Coach,
fucking breaks in the
we
game.
welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
About to work you, you fucking asshole.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that.
Look at you riding my fucking
They
ass.
upset that the plays weren't working
Fucking
because of
faggot,
execution,
dude.
or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but
My
they just need
God.
to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10.
Yeah,
Once
you're
again
gonna
from the 28.
find out, okay.
Now a nice throw here right
You're
side.
getting a
He
fucking
hauls
ass
it
whooped
in.
now.
A gain there of 21 yards. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz.
Look at you.
And the tip
Look
throw
at you, all
altered the
that
ball
pass
flag, and it falls
interference.
incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Cheating even in the fucking game,
It's
dude.
always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try.
Fuck you, dude.
I'm going back to you.
Following the interception, here's Prescott to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 30 yards. Now Wentz. The Sanders has got it complete. Give him 6 on the play. And it'll make it a second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Wentz. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Wentz now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Wentz to throw again. Now they set up the screen for Clement. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. From the red zone now, Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. Then the Eagles get a score closer. Elliott good on the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Now after
was that so
touchdown,
fucking hard?
Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Prescott looks to throw on first. Caught by Cobb. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that'll be knocked away.
Come on, you got to pick that.
Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott forced out to his left.
Oh, my God. Come on!
Down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him all the way down
Yeah,
to the
like I
outskirts of the
said,
red zone
fucking
here for
lucky.
1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
All the fucking time.
Elliott a first down and more. And he is
Fuck you, dude.
into the end zone
Trash
for a
ass. Take your
Cowboy
trash ass
touchdown.
team with you.
A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown.
Yeah, I need 3 touchdowns. That's not gonna fucking happen.
This one fielded at the 5.
There's not that much fucking time.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A quick hitter complete. It's Ward. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Throwing now is Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Elliott good with a PAT. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Hey, kill.
To throw is Prescott, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And that's Elliott, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it
fucking
across
break.
the 40-yard line. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
First down, Dallas.
Fuck's sake, dude.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 10 there, good enough for a
Can't help when the fucking video game's on your side.
For the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Watch the run, watch the run.
On second down, Elliott. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Well, he had 2 sacks earlier. Now he has 4 total tackles for a loss after that play.
Well, they obviously have to do a better job trying to block him. But short of that, you know what the quarterback has to do? Make sure he doesn't hand it to him when he's back there thinking he's one of his own guys. His quickness, his suddenness, his speed getting into the offense's backfield has been something else in this game.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Bubba, what?
I got you. I got you. Check. Crunch. 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 36. 36.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And Forbath will put this one through. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Already at the line, this Philly
as long as I can score one more touchdown,
their last go
be good enough for me.
Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Wentz going to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackles move at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So
just got beat by the fucking Cowgirls, bro.
I'm Brandon Gaudin.
So fucking mad.
The NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.
One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to you say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, that's my baby. Come here. Oh, Bubba.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Really? Another fucking overrated team? Oops, my bad.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson, being chased out left.
There it is.
And he's going to be out of
Fuck you,
bounds
dude. I know what I'm
right
doing to
at
beat you.
midfield. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one.
I already
Picking
know
up
what
the
to do to
first,
fucking
getting
beat the
14
Ravens.
yards on the scramble.
I just didn't fucking do it yet.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle.
You know, you're probably going to get some points on this drive. Because I wasn't paying attention, but
a good pickup there,
all
21
good.
yards. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time.
Your own guy fucked you up. That's sad, bro.
It's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Jackson going to throw again. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Here's Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson flushed out right. He's going to diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really...
He's got daylight. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, Touchdown, Philadelphia. Boston Scott.
Ew. You gotta admit that was good, man.
As his guys are able
You gotta
to
admit that was good.
here in this opening quarter.
Well, that's how you take advantage of
I
an
just
early
missed.
turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's
man.
turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just
Dude, you
for
got
that,
some
because everyone knows
balls to
how
keep
vital
doing
it is
that.
to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
I'll never do that
And now
again.
we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And an alley to run. He's got the first down and more past midfield. There goes Mark Ingram. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 63 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been great with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Let's go.
On play action, it's Wentz. And he finds his tight end, it's Ertz. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Hey, Red 5-2, out here. 57 Mike 57. Let's go, T. It's going to be a long day, offense. Hey, exit. It's going to be a long day.
Wentz now on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. That'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. And he connects with Ertz. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Check. 40. 57. Mike, 57. 57.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT.
Here I come again. 5-9.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams
wide open
work
too.
on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
A good pickup there, a 22.
Check 53. Quick talk. No.
They'll run on 1st down. Ingram. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson now. He's going to float this one deep right side into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Man 5-7. Hey, Wahoo!
Wynn's going to try and throw on third. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson, there on the coverage. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
81, 81. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Hey, Delta.
Here we go on fourth down with Wentz. And he comes back with one complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Now Wentz.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The kick by Elliott is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Mommy home, Bubba.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Ronald Darby coming from the corner. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Check 53. Oh, here we go.
You gonna hike the ball, dude? You're not gonna catch me off fucking guard.
So that'll back them up 5. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Let's go.
He's like, Mommy.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Steps, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now it's Jackson, flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So
what?
The Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
No, because that's where I threw it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Hey, kill. Hey, Ford, don't kill. Hey, Haywood. What's your done?
Wentz will try again on second down. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Empty. 57 to Mike.
Now Wentz on third down. Wide open receiver complete. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third. On first down, they run with Howard. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Wentz. That's caught by Jackson. And he's going to be taken down.
I said hi.
First down at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
I said hi, and now you're starting your attitude problem. You're giving me attitude.
First down. And nowhere
you're giving me attitude.
It's knocked away and incomplete.
No, you come home and you start complaining about shit.
There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after him early.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. On second down, Ingram. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
To throw is Jackson, forced out to his left. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards, the final tally. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw, being chased out left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the... And it's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short game when he took off running.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss
folded
of a yard,
like a lawn chair.
2nd and goal. Dancing to his left. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
They'll try and run. Ingram. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
All day, defense, all day, all day.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Buying time, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 6-yard touchdown run as they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Scott. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Tackle made there by Josh Bynes. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys.
Now Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
74. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
To throw is Wentz. Got an open man. It's Scott. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Oh, look at that. A quick pass out to Aguilar. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run a little time. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Ravens have got it. On those sneaks, Charles, so many arms, bodies in there. Tough to protect it. You see it there.
And you and I both know that behind closed doors, coaches just call that careless. You know you're going into a mass of bodies, and they're going to be reaching for the football, and you're taught just to get low, protect the ball, and just drive forward and get what little yardage you need. In this case, let the ball get away from his body. It got knocked free.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Jackson to throw. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. This will be from 53 for the win. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
Wow, dude. Holy shit. Like,
the Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. One final try now for Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Philly.